after working on so many individual situations in personal transformation, you most likely come across a teaching that explains that there's a root, there's a core to what is causing all of this. And if you address the root, you address the situations. There's a deeper level than that. There is a deeper level than that. First of all, if you're fortunate enough where you get past the individual situations and you look at the root, that's huge. That's huge. You look at what's common, what's getting in the way, what's causing all of this. Then to stop and say, well, wait a minute, there's actually something deeper than this. Because if you stop and you ask yourself, how did this root form? And some people go, well, that's irrelevant, just address the root. Yeah, until you continue to have roots to address. And now roots are growing and you don't know why. And you don't know how to stop it. What's the root of the root? Well, the root of the root is the seed. You're planting seeds. Most people don't realize what are the seeds that they're planting that are causing these roots. So what I do is I help people stop planting those seeds so that you don't have roots you have to clean up. The reason why I do astrology and Demartini together is the Demartini method helps you to stop planting the seeds. And the astrology, the way that I do it, is because everybody plants seeds differently. Everybody plants the seeds differently. And so when I understand how you plant your seeds, and then we go into the Demartini method and we address the seeds that you plant, you no longer have roots to clean up. And it's quite fascinating and quite empowering. For a while, I was chasing the positive. I was looking for happiness and the positive and the good and everything until I realized that was all an illusion, because the more that I would do it, the more the opposite would come into effect. You don't get rid of both sides. You can't. And so what happened was the more that I was doing things that would get rid of roots to chase the positive, things that I didn't want kept showing up and at an increased intensity until I realized I got to go dive into something else. And then someone introduced me to the Demartini method and I realized, oh my gosh, I don't think the Demartini Institute promoting it the way that I'm inspired by it, because what it taught me is how to stop planting the seeds. And then when I realized that my astrology background comes in, and I went to the Demartini Institute and I said, I really want to do these things together. And I explained it and they're like, that's totally fine. So I'm the only one that does it. People start off, they have individual situations and they're just navigating situation after situation. Then they learn to go find an underlying root. But if you've been looking at roots for a while, especially in your own life, then it's time to ask, how are you planting the seeds? Ask yourself, how are you planting the seeds? And that's why with my clients, I take them through the astrology work so that we understand how they plant seeds. And then I take them through the Demartini work so that we don't plant them anymore. We can do the astrology to understand how you plant seeds unique to you, because the charts are unique to you. And then go through the Demartini method so that you stop planting the seeds. And then you end up loving the life that you live and living the life that you love as a result. Questions or comments, put them below. We'll talk again soon. Take care.